My name is Fiona Smith. We moved here to Valencia in Spain 3 months ago, September. We decided to come to Spain because we really wanted our 3 children to learn the language. Being British, obviously we speak English at home, and we've been to other countries, but English always seems to be the common language that everyone speaks, so it's harder to learn other languages.
Okay, so you were in Istanbul before?
Yes, we were in Istanbul for 4 years before we came here, and obviously speaking Turkish, but we didn't learn Turkish. We went to an international school, so the children don't learn Turkish, they just had learn about Turkish culture.
Okay, so why did you choose Spain?
We chose Spain really mainly for the children to learn a language, to be closer to home, family back in the UK, and to get a bit more of living in a country that you could feel as if you could be here long term, rather than feeling as if you're moving every few years, which is what
rather than being an expat sort of thing.
Rather than being an expat, we didn't really want to be an expat. We wanted to be more to live in a community and be part of, I guess, the Spanish culture.
Okay, and why Valencia in the end in Spain?
Valencia in the end because we felt that number one, you hear Spanish spoken all the time. Other parts of Spain can be quite British, which no problem, we don't have anything against that, but we felt it would be harder for the children to learn Spanish.
Yeah, you mean like on the coast, for example?
Yeah, where you've got more holiday makers, which I think in many ways might be easier to settle into because you've got more people in a similar situation to yourselves, but we felt that we wouldn't really get into community.
Mm-hmm. And you consider Barcelona as well?
We did look at Barcelona, but we weren't too keen because of not really speaking Spanish there. And we felt with the children again that we would benefit more by being in Valencia.
Okay. Okay, so you put your children into an international school. Why did you make that choice?
We decided to put them into an international school. Number one, our children have, because they've always been educated abroad, they've always been in an international school. We felt at the ages they are, it would be too much of an adjustment to go into a local school. They really needed to hear English being spoken.
Okay, so what ages are they?
Our daughter has just turned 13 and twin boys have just turned 9. So they've gone into year 5 and 9.
It's always a difficult one to remember because they're different years.
Different years, yeah. Exactly, because we've always been in the grade system, so that's why. So we felt that it would be better for them to be part of from the school point of view, to be part of an international.
Okay. What's the work situation then for yourselves?
Okay, I'm not working, but my husband works, but he works abroad in Azerbaijan. He's in the hotel industry. Mm-hmm. So he's not here really at all.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well,
that's temporary though, yeah?
That is temporary. He's opening 2 hotels at the moment. He's hoping to be back in January, but long term, we don't actually know how it will work. Our plan, we hope, is to stay here a long time, and possibly he will continue to work abroad. So he maybe will not be living here with us as a conventional family.
Okay. And what's the plan as regards to children's education? Are you staying here now until they're 18 or what?
It's really hard for us to do long-term plans, but ideally we would like this to be our last move. So we would like them to finish their education in this school, to stay here in Valencia, because that way you definitely guarantee they will get the language and it gives them a little bit more stability.
Okay, and eventually, just about the school, you chose Cambridge House as one of the international schools here. Why did you choose Cambridge House as opposed to the other ones? I assume you looked into the other ones.
Yep, we looked at quite a lot of schools in Valencia, in Javia, in Alicante and Barcelona. Cambridge, I've we both felt was, number one, it's got a really good reputation. Number two, academically, the students seem to do well when they've left here. There are not so many children coming and going, which we felt for us, when we've always been used to that, would be maybe good for our children to have the continued friendship rather than their friends coming and going.
So, for example, the fact that there's 95% of the kids are Spanish
Yes.
would mean that they're still here, whereas on the coast, families tend to come and tend to go.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we've always done that. We've always been in international schools, so the children are used to friends coming and going.
Mm-hmm.
But we actually, when we looked at this, we thought, number one, that there's a higher chance that they'll learn Spanish quicker because of them being a high percentage of children that live here and have always lived here. And then secondly, hopefully for them to continue here and to feel a bit more.
Okay,
At
and
home.
last question then. Does Spain live up to your expectations so far?
So far, yes, I have to say it's people are really nice, really friendly. Children are really happy. Out of the other moves, I would probably say it's still early days, but still settling in. I think probably the hardest thing for us is the social side of it, because of people always having lived here and always have family. It can be harder to integrate into the local community or friends or that side of thing. I think the international side, because people come and go all the time, can sometimes be easier initially.
Mm-hmm. It's actually very useful that you've got 3 kids because you get to meet a lot more parents.
That definitely does help. Definitely helps to get to know more parents, which ultimately they will get to have more friends and feel more happy here.
Okay, perfect. Thanks a lot.
You're very welcome. Thank you.